A cheap website can cost you thousands of dollars, not hundreds, thousands. I've seen $500 WordPress websites turn into $5,000 rebuilds. And the worst part, the business owner thought they were being smart. They thought they were saving money. If you're thinking about hiring a cheap WordPress developer, stop for a minute and watch this first. Today, I'm going to show you the hidden cost, the red flags, and how to protect your business before you make an expensive mistake. I also put a simple hiring checklist in the pinned comment. If you're planning to hire someone, check that first. I'm Rob McDonald, and I help small business owners like you build WordPress sites that actually work. Now let's talk about why cheap feels like the smart choice. If you're a small business owner, I get it. You're trying to protect your cash. You don't want to get ripped off. You just need a website that works. You might be thinking, it's just a simple site. I don't need anything fancy. Why would I spend thousands on a website? That makes sense. Cash flow matters. Every dollar matters. But here's the hard truth. A website isn't just a design. It's your sales machine, your lead generator, your online storefront, your first impression. If it fails, your business feels it. When it's built wrong, it just doesn't look bad. It quietly drains money from your business. Let me show you how. First, they rush the build. Cheap developers have to move fast to make money. They can't afford to think deeply about your business. They don't ask real questions. They don't plan for growth. They install a theme, change some colors, and then they launch it. Done. No structure, no strategy, no long-term thinking. It looks fine on the surface, but underneath, it's fragile. Second, plugin overload. Instead of building things properly, they stack plugins on top of plugins. Do you need a form? Plugin. Need speed? Plugin. Need security? Plugin. Need design tweaks? Another plugin. Now you've got 25 plugins running. Your site slows down. Plugins clash with each other. Updates break your site. You wake up one morning and something just doesn't work, and you have no idea why. That's not a system. That's a ticking time bomb. Third, no performance optimization. Cheap builds almost never include real speed work. No image compression. No proper caching. No serious testing. Your site loads in 5, 6, even 7 seconds. That might not sound like much, but online, that's forever. People leave. They don't wait. Google notices. Your rankings drop. Fewer visitors, fewer leads, less revenue. And you don't even realize it's happening. Fourth is no strategy. A cheap developer usually focuses on how it looks, not how it performs. They don't ask what your main offer is. They don't ask who your ideal customer is. They don't ask what action visitors should take. So you end up with a pretty site, but pretty doesn't pay the bills. If it doesn't convert, it's costing you money every single day. And then fifth, they disappear. The site launches, you pay them, and then silence. No maintenance plan, no support, no help when something breaks. Now you're stuck. Something goes wrong. You panic. You scramble to find someone new, and they tell you the words you didn't want to hear. This needs to be rebuilt. That costs more. Let's talk real numbers. Scenario 1, the rebuild. You hire someone for $800. 6 months later, the site's slow, forms stop working, and it looks outdated. So you call a new developer. They look under the hood, and they tell you it needs to be rebuilt. Now you're paying $4,000. That cheap site just cost you $4,800. That's not a deal. That's damage control. Scenario 2, lost leads. Let's say your website normally brings in 5 leads a week. Because it's slow and confusing, you lost 2 of them. That's 8 per month. What's one client worth to you? $500? $1,000? More? Over a year, that could be tens of thousands of dollars in lost revenue. Money you never see because it quietly slipped away. Scenario 3, security problems. Cheap builds often ignore security setup, backup systems, and update management. One day your site gets hacked. Your homepage is down. Your customers can't access you. You're embarrassed. Now you're paying for malware to clean up, emergency fixes, and maybe a full rebuild, all because corners were cut. Here are red flags to watch for. If you hear these, slow down. I can build it in 3 days. Really? A proper build takes planning. Fast usually means rushed. If they don't ask about your business, that's a problem. If they don't ask how you make money, they can't build something that helps you make money. Logical, right? If they never mention speed or security, that's a warning. If they don't talk about hosting, that's another warning. Make sure you fully own everything. You should own your domain. You should own your hosting. You should have full admin access to your site. If you don't, then you don't control your business online. Have you seen any of these before? Tell me in the comments. Now let's talk about what to look for instead. You don't need the most expensive developer, but you do need someone who cares about results. Look for a clear process. They should explain the steps before they start. They should ask real business questions. They should want to understand your goals. They should talk about speed and actually test performance. They should talk about security and set up real backups. They should explain what happens after launch. Support, maintenance, updates. That's what a real build includes. You don't need to be a tech expert to ask these questions. You just need to protect your business. Before you hire anyone, ask how they'll make your site fast. Ask about backups and how they're handled. Ask how many plugins they plan to use. Ask what happens after launch. Ask if you fully own everything. If they can't answer clearly, that tells you something. The full checklist is in the pinned comment if you want to use it. Here's the truth. Cheap isn't always bad, but cheap without strategy, that's expensive. Your website isn't just a design, it's part of your business engine. If it's weak, your business feels it. If this helped you think differently about hiring a developer, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want simple, honest WordPress advice for small business owners. And tell me in the comments, are you building a new site, fixing a broken one, or thinking about hiring someone? I read every comment. In the next video, I'll show you what a properly built WordPress site should include from day one. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.